What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of Styles Make Fights. We're here at Cryology. I'm here with my man, the manager slash owner, Taylor, and right now we're in Cryology's salt therapy room.
Yeah.
You call it salt sauna, whatever you want. And that's where we're gonna, so while I'm making my lungs feel better, we're gonna go over some fights. Let's talk fights. UFC 201. Lawler versus Woodley.
It's a big one.
It is a big one.
Championship fight.
We're going to start with the bottom of the main card. Ian McCall versus Justin Scoggins. Taylor, who you got?
I'm going with Ian McCall on this one. I think he's like you said, a little step ahead. I think he's just a next level up.
Yeah, I think Justin Scoggins is a super tough guy. He pushes a hard pace. He moves a lot. Very active. I just think that Ian McCall is the next tier.
That's what I'm saying.
Up.
He's got no bad losses.
And Justin is a little younger. He's a younger guy, where I think Ian McCall possesses a little bit more man strength, I like to talk about.
I would agree.
So you got Ian McCall.
Ian.
I'm gonna say Ian McCall as well on that fight. Moving to 135 pounds, we have Francisco Rivera versus
Eric Perez.
Eric Perez.
I'm going to go with Perez because he's the younger guy. It seems like he probably has more left in the tank than Rivera. Rivera's coming off a bunch of losses, so it's just my gut there.
I also like Eric Perez. Rivera possesses a lot of power, but he tends to swing wildly, whereas Goyito, he is a little more of a technical fighter. His striking is a little more cleaner. So I'm going to go with Eric as well. Moving forward to the welterweight division, we have Matt Brown versus Jake Ellenberger.
Matt Brown is going to chew him up. He's also an older guy, but I think he'll be all right.
Matt Brown is super duper tough. Jake Ellenberger possesses a lot of power. Jake Ellenberger he's had a kid within the last year. And I'm sure priorities have changed in the household for him. You know
what it's like having kids there?
Yeah. Jake Ellenberger is actually one of my good buddies. I love Jake. Yeah. He's just an all-around good guy. He'll call me from time to time and just, ask, hey, Dennis, how you doing, man? What's going on? I think, in terms of styles in this fight, they both bang.
Yeah.
And their ground and grappling is about the same.
Looking at Ellenberger's last couple fights here, and they're all super tough. He lost almost all of them. Lost to Rory McDonald, lost to Robbie Lawler, lost to Gastelum, lost to Stephen Thompson, and lost to Tarek Safadine. That's dating back from 2013. But he has one win against Josh Koscheck in between there, who's not even with the UFC anymore. So I don't know. I think it's going to be tough for him.
I'm just gonna go. I just like Jake Ellenberger. I'm going to go with Jake.
Brown is my pick.
Moving forward to Rose. How do you say Rose's last name? Versus Carolina. I can't say her last name either.
Kowalkiewicz?
I like it. Who do you got?
Big Rose fan, so.
Rose is super tough. I've never heard of this Carolina fighter yet.
I think I honestly saw her when I went to Vegas in December last year. And
tell you what, she's not bad looking, right? I'm going to go with Rose.
Rose goes.
Now moving to the main event. People have been asking me about this one all week. We have the challenger, Tyron Woodley, versus the current welterweight champion of the world,
reigning
defending Robbie Ruthless. And he is Ruthless Lawler.
It's hard for me to go against him. Sorry.
Now, here's the deciding factor for me. I've met both guys. All right, I
have actually too.
I've met Robbie Lawler more times than Tyron Woodley, and every time that am on the same fight card as Ruthless, he makes a point to come out of his way and say what's up to me, and that just goes a long way.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
brownie points.
Like, yeah, well, no, like, I mean, not that he has to suck up to me, but like, hey, dude, like, I know you're a badass fighter, and like, you know I'm a bad. Like, you appreciate my style too. Like, it's just, if it goes to the decision, it's not going to be in Woodley's favor.
I'll say
that.
But to agree.
One of them, there's a great chance one of them will fall before a decision.
It's gonna be a 5-rounder as well. So I gotta go with Ruthless Robbie. I think sparks will fly either way, but I think
it's gonna be a great fight.
Yeah,
it's gonna be, I'm excited about this one. I haven't, I'm gonna go with Ruthless as well.
Yeah,
he's tough.
He's too tough. There's no breaking him.
That concludes this episode of Styles Make Fights. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like and comment what you think and who you think is going to win at UFC 201.